What's up, everybody? So in this video, what if I told you guys you could potentially stop yourself from being cheated on? Would you try to stop it, or would you allow it to happen? The reason I bring this up is because this guy right here, he says that he is struggling, he don't know what to do, and the girl he's been with for a very long time has potentially, got on the verge of cheating on him. And I'm thinking like, man, anybody that's getting cheated on, it's never a good feeling. So I want to go ahead and start reading you what's going on in his post and everything. Hopefully we can help this poor soul out before it gets too destructive around the house and the woman messes around on him and he does something crazy. So if I like my content, show me some love, hit the subscribe button. He said, girlfriend possibly cheating, flirting, I don't know anymore, man. And that's typically how it is. Like, sometimes you don't recognize the signs, sometimes you see the signs, but you don't know what to do. But what if you knew what to do? Would you stop it? That's the thing. It says, me, a 24-year-old male, and my girl, she's 24. We live together. We've been together for around 5 years. We've had some ups and some downs naturally, but throughout enjoy each other's company. I look forward to seeing her after work, and she's always said she misses me every day. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean that they truly believe in what they're saying or the actions are matching up. So you gotta keep mindful of how folks are acting. It says, we have a good time to our friends of our own, and we like to do things together. Sexually, we are healthy. She's mentioned getting married at some point, several times. Yeah. Sometimes that happens, some folks, they want to get married, they don't want to be together forever and nothing amounts and comes out of it. It says she's always kind of protective over her phone. This right here is one of the big ones right here. This is one of the biggest dead giveaways when a woman or somebody's about to cheat. They start taking their little phone like this, getting extra sneaky and secretive, and they start disappearing with the phone. Sometimes they might change their password, or they might start silencing their phone or hiding notifications. These are real big clear signs that somebody is up to some devious things or maybe cheating. It says, God, I hate phones. They just invite disasters in relationships. I never want to look through it. I'm not the jealous type. I don't ask anything about past boyfriends. Who this? Who's that? I don't want to know. For me, the less I know, the better. Sometimes you don't want to know certain things, but some things need to be uncovered, or they just might uncover themselves. It says, hanging out with your friends, have fun. Just let me know if you need anything and if you're okay. That's typically what it is. But if you know who the girlfriends is, me personally, if it ain't a bunch of guy friends, then go ahead. I ain't gonna sweat it neither. But, apparently he got a lot to say because there's a lot going on here. So let me read further. It says, I got odd vibes from her for a while, and always texting and on Snapchat and probably the other apps, etc. Seeing names I didn't recognize pop up on the lock screen from time to time. Always keeping her phone very close and reluctant to give it to me for anything. Flashlight, Google, something. When my phone is not nearby, etc. She was having issues contributing any money to any of our bills, rent, electrical, grocery, dates, and things of that nature. She always has weed though. Whatever, she can do what she wants. I'm not a big smoker anyway since like high school days. Alright, so just hearing some of this stuff is major red flags. Anytime somebody's up to some sneaky shit, they start doing exactly what she's doing. She's hiding her phone. She don't want to give him the phone. He's not even asking to go through her phone. But when you start acting suspicious towards a certain thing, people start honing in on that. Like, say for example, when I'm on a road, I'm very, keen into my surroundings, looking around. I know what's going on around me. So if I'm behind you, you start swerving and stuff like that, I'm gonna start paying attention to you. It's the same way the cops do. So when cops see cars swerving or doing irregular things, they start watching. So this woman up here locking her screen, hiding her phone, weird names popping up. She on Snapchat 24/7 and probably TikTok and what's other app? Instagram and stuff. You all these things, notifications going off, and she hiding her phone and stuff. She don't want to contribute nothing around the house. She probably cheating, man. This is just a clear sign. This is like textbook cheater right here. Then he said, we were having a discussion one day, and it all started talking over my head. I think it said, yeah, taking over my head. I told her, I feel odd about us, and my gut is telling me something is off. And it should. It says, I explained my reasoning mentioned above. I asked for her phone, and my phone is also available. She begins to hand me the phone, then steps back and says, "I can't." My oh wow, what the fuck? It says my heart drops into my stomach as I've always spoken so highly of her, man, and convinced she loves me unconditionally like I do her. I would do anything for her and do everything in my power. It's almost speechless and sit down. Yeah, it gotta suck, man, because the person you claim and felt that you was in love with, you said you would do anything for, you would sacrifice your own life for, is telling you, nah, I can't slide you my phone, man. I was getting ready to give it to you, but nah, I gotta take that back. Because I know I'm up to some dirt, and if you go through it, you're gonna see some stuff you don't want to see. And unless you want to just, believe somebody at face value and you are willing to forgive her for whatever it is she's not showing you, you might want to not look through that phone. Or if you're willing to risk it all, go ahead and look through the phone. I'm telling you, man, your girl likely is cheating. It says, I asked why. She said she had a few work crushes at her job over the past few months, and she was flirting with one. Oh, Lord. Or more. It's very painful to hear this, and I asked who and what's the context? Nudes? Sexing? She says no, only snaps of their faces back and forth, stuff like that. You look nice/cute today. Nah, she lying. If it was just somebody just showing their faces and stuff, then give me the phone. Let me look at it. It can't be that dang on bad unless the faces are really the face down there. Got some hair on it, a long nose. She could be looking at that type of face, but women and some dudes, they'll tell you anything and they want you to believe in anything. And me personally, I ain't hear none of that. But she also had the balls to tell this dude, like, look, man, I got dudes that's crushing on me and flirt with me at work and stuff that I'm keeping contact with. This is why I say no guy best friends. These dudes are flirting with her, got her a way to contact her, and any dude that has access to your woman has a chance to get at your woman. And me, I'm not risking that. If she my woman, she need to stay away from other guys. Like, you can be cool when you at work, but outside of work, unless it requires the two of y'all to contact and keep contact, don't talk to him. Don't talk to no guys outside of work. That's just how I am. Like, leave that shit alone. And, she said this because she knows that this guy's a very gentle soul. He gives her free reign to do whatever she wants. I'm thinking at some point he didn't put his foot down on what he stands for and what he's going to take. Because you try this. Look, you got one chance to try me and I'm out. But, apparently she had a ball telling her, look, man, you ain't going to do nothing about it. You ain't about that life. Next, he said, she hands me the phone, crying, of course, telling me it's already been deleted. Yeah, because she didn't want you to see it because she's lying. If it was just a dude face, why is she deleting his face? Why are you deleting these mini man faces that's like texting you on Snapchat or snapping you, whatever they do on that damn app? I don't use it, so I'm like, nah. She deleted on photos because it was probably a picture of a dude's meat or some actual inappropriate wording being said between the two of them. They weren't just saying stuff to her, saying you look nice or work. She probably sitting there flirting, talking about, yeah, I like the way you was rubbing my neck like P. Diddy or some weird stuff. Her lying ass. It says, I don't really find the app. It says, I don't really find anything in Snap. I don't have the energy to go through the rest of her phone as I'm just too heartbroken. And I just don't want to, honestly. Thoughts run wild through my head. She tells me at work, her, a girl, and ex-guy all hang out on break. They smoke together, and she said they were both flirting with ex-guy. Yeah, you sound like a simp dude, a beta male. Your girl up here talking about some stuff like this, and you allowing it? She don't respect you like that. If she really respected you, these words would never leave her mouth. She be mindful of what she say. She don't care what she say with you. It says, by the way, he is married, so this makes it even worse. She up there being a scumbag with a married man, flirt with a married man, but she got you at home, allowing her to go out and do whatever you want. It says, I asked her, am I not providing you something to you that he is? Are you having sex with him or anyone else? She says no. This could be the truth. It probably is the truth, but either way, she is looking at you on a lower totem pole when it comes to having respect, because if she respected you, she would never try any of this with no married man or any man at all. Your girl is not the girl you need to be with, man. This girl is a walking red flag, man. It says, She said she felt like I haven't been emotionally available for a while. I'm not always the talkative type and just in my own world. I stress about things sometimes, money, advancing my career. We want to move. I don't speak much about any of it. She may be based in some facts there. She admits she also has not been the best. Yeah, because she up there Snapchatting, sending maybe some brown, nipples to guys at work through Snapchat and maybe right directly to the text messages and stuff like that. But yet you up here so naive thinking your girl is an angel. But from the start it sounds like she's a good woman. But as we go down a little bit further, we see your girl's rotten as an egg. It says, is she telling the truth and all the truth? Yeah, she probably is. And the truth right now sounds terrible. Why are you still lingering around with a woman that's flirting with other dudes and openly telling you this unless y'all in some open relationship? It says, how can I trust her? Knowing things are deleted that may have helped me make a decision where I stand. That stuff that's deleted right then and there should tell you that you may need to make a decision right where you stand. Because if she deleting it, she don't want you to see whatever it is because it's that damn devastating that make y'all not want to be together. I'll take it just like that. Why are you deleting shit? Why are you hiding stuff from me? What is it that you got to hide? Why are you being so secretive? Why are you acting so scary, man? Then it says, I don't want to be a burden. Spoken like a soft man. It says, I told her we should end it because I'm not doing something for you, and I would rather you be happy than here with me forcing you to seek others' attention. Yeah, tell her to get out of here. You gotta go, man. You out here messing around. You want me to just accept this? I ain't taking you back, man. Hit the road. What the song say, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back? Yeah, she could do all that, man. I ain't trying to see none of that. So I give him his props on that. But ultimately, the girl been fishing around looking for something, a little bit better than you because you seem to be a very nice guy. And she done ran to a dude that's a roughneck. Wouldn't put it all on the line. The guys at work plus a dude she flirting with that's married. Your girl's flirting with a married man. She don't even care about you. Maybe it would be a little bit different if she was a married woman and she was flirting with a married man. It wouldn't feel as sneaky, but she get to be sneaky and do some deceptive things and ruin somebody's life. So yeah, some women like that stuff. It says she relentlessly assured me she wants to be with me and only me. All of that, crying and all. I could only think of being alone and maybe in the future having someone who respects me. Yep, I have to go ahead and cut her off, man. No matter what you tell me, everything that you told me to my face told me that you don't respect me, my manhood, and what I do as a man, and what I stand for. So yeah, you gotta go. You go ahead, be with the married man, or be single and see if you can find my replacement. If you can find him, good for you. But other than that, you're gonna be looking for another man to live up to what I provided in the end. It says, I paid all of the bills. I gave her money for tight situations regularly. Man, nah, I wouldn't want to be the woman like that. Any woman that, or a person that's struggling, why would you want to get with a struggler? Because what happens when you get with a struggler is that you struggle with them. You up here saving them all the time, and they're not used to being out of bad situations, so they keep struggling, putting themselves back in that same situation. That's why you said she's regularly in tight situations. You are saving her way too much. If you stop helping her, maybe she could pull herself out of it, but she got you as a crutch to save her every time she mess up. It says, I take care of her car issues. We love each other. We have a great sex life. We have fun together. Tell yourself whatever, man. Then it says, I'm young and I don't want to waste my time or anyone else's. I can't help thinking there's stuff on her phone and I don't want to ask for it again. I wish I went through it more intensely, but I'd probably say that word wrong. Extensively, but should I have to? Nah. This is the thing. Like, if you really trust somebody, you should not have to go through any of their equipment, any of their phone, any of their devices. I was in the predicament. I was with a girl for a while, and it was all good, just like how you were saying it. But as soon as things started looking kind of suspicious, I turned away real quick. Started turning, hiding on the couch, barred up like a chinchilla and shit, on her phone, getting defensive. That phone would be face down all the time. She'd run to the bathroom and use it, and that was a clear sign I need to pull away. So what I do, I started, getting my life together, preparing for my exit. I wasn't about to sit there and tell her neither because she thought she could pull it off on me, and you in the same predicament. So if you allow this woman to play you over, then you're gonna be a fool, man. You gotta keep it going. So let's go ahead and read some of these comments that other guys left for you. This person said, "Dip, brother, man, save yourself. She's just wanting for some other guy to move on to. Dip first. She definitely thinks of your relationship as a situationship. She just doesn't have another option at the moment. She's probably talking to other guys and waiting to move on to someone else." Yeah, it's definitely sounds about accurate to me. Like you are a placeholder, man. Even if you gave her a ring, you're still a placeholder in her eyes because she's fantasizing about doing nasty stuff with a married man, and that's gonna stick with me to the end of this damn video. Let's go on a little bit further. This person said, "Drop her and move on. She's crying because she doesn't want to lose her meal ticket." Yep. If she wants to flirt with married men, then she's free to do so without you. You already know the answer. Move on. And let's say move out and move on. You're so young. You'll find someone else that loves you and wouldn't even consider doing this. I recommend blocking her so you can move on quicker. Yep. This one of the issues I've noticed that people have when they're moving on from their ex, that they don't block the person's phone number. They don't block contact from this person. They might sit there and say, you know what, it's over, but they leave all the doors of communication still wide open. So what they could do, sneak their way back in or find another way to talk to you. No, you need to, one, get rid of them damn photos on social media. No photos need to be visible. Them photos got to go. Any photo that had you and that person in it, you need to delete them. That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do is remove them from social media. Stop talking to them. Stop watching their stories. Stop viewing anything that they have on social media if you're trying to dissociate yourself from them and get over, feeling anything for them. And the final thing I think you should do is block their number. Block any of that. Like me, I'll label people on the phone that don't answer. So it might be a phone, a bill collector, a phone number for somebody that I don't want to talk to, or an ex or a girl that didn't work out with. But either way, I know when I see that name, I'm not going to answer it. And you not, allowing yourself to get over this woman is going to really hurt yourself. So you need to let her go and keep it going. It says for the next person, this could be a woman, I don't know. It says she's not into you anymore. You were probably what she wanted years ago, but she's changed and now you're just good enough or comfortable, but she's looking for something better / different, and this is more suited to her taste at the time. This relationship has evolved into a waste of time for you, and you should move on because she's looking to when the right one comes along. Yeah, and I definitely have to agree with this one because I've been in a situation before like this. The girl I was with me maybe like 10 years ago, I remember a story her grandmother told me. She told me like, y'all are young and everything. So as you get older, you start slowly growing to the person that you're going to be. And once you hit your 30s, most people, they jaded, they molded, and this is who they're going to be in the end. So if they ain't learned by who they are by in their early 20s, by the time they hit 30s, this is who they're going to be. So y'all might be pretty young and she just having a little bit of fun and she really like you, and as she's starting to mature, like the dude said, you might not be what she's looking for. So she was good for you at that time. Y'all was good for each other in that moment, but it looks like your time has come, so it's time for you to let it go. Man, I'm probably due about like maybe 3 more, then I gotta make dinner. It says friendly Sam, so I'm assuming Sam is for Samuel. Hopefully it's not a woman, who knows. It says only flirted. She deleted messages for a reason. It wasn't just faces. If you become emotionally unavailable in the future, then she's already created a precedent that she may start flirting with people. Red flags all over. Yeah, like she already don't want your ass, man. What is she deleting messages for? If it was so much as harmless as she was saying it was, those messages would have been easily handed over to you, and she would have accepted her role of being a guilty person in this predicament. But instead, she deleted because she know it was some savage stuff that she know that you probably don't want to know the answer to. Dude said this. How did you feel when she blamed you for flirting with other guys? She acted like a single girl, and it's time to make that real for her. Yeah, I kind of actually overlooked that. She did blame him for her flirting with married man. She said he hasn't been emotionally available, and she feel like that he hasn't been actually, living up to his standard, but yet you're flirting with other men. How the fuck is this guy's problem that you're doing dirt? He ain't out there cheating. He said that y'all had ups and downs and stuff, but he working his way through it with you, but you was working your way through another dude's body and getting your body blown out while that was going down. It says right here, Jedi, I'm not, that's a person's name. I wonder, it says, I think it's a guy. It says, cheater will always justify the action and turn it around on you, like she did with the emotionally unavailable comment. If she wanted, she could have chosen to talk with you about it, instead chose to engage it. What appears to be at least emotionally cheating. Yeah, she really brought that up. Soon as, I don't say some, a good deal of women will get in a situation or argument with a guy or the guy that they're with, and instead of saying, you know what, I was wrong, I could probably have done better, I'm sorry, and maybe we could work on this together, they'll just say, well, it's your fault that I did this. It's your fault that I mess around with your cousin. It's your fault that I had, done it behind a dumpster with your big brother. This is the type of stuff that, even if it's the worst thing that leaves a woman's mouth, this is what they will say, they'll blame you. And you don't want to be accepting the blame for some shit you didn't do. It says, personally, I think this will live on in your mind and eat you. It seems to already start to affect your mental pace, your peace. Why do you want more of this? Always having doubt to her every action. Yeah, you don't want to be with a girl that you got to sleep with one eye open. And that type of feeling will have you paranoid all the way around. So I'm telling you, man, you gotta let this one go, man. She ain't worth it if you're gonna be paranoid. It says you are young and you deserve a person who will be loyal to you and engage in conversations with you if they feel neglected in a relationship. Also, this is my opinion, but you should stop spending on her. Look, I would have heard any of that, or I start seeing all the little small signs starting to add up to become big type of incidents. I would have become the Scrooge. I ain't got shit for you. I ain't spending nothing. And for a woman like this, you gotta let it happen. Like, sometimes women, what they call it, the whole phase. They gotta get out there and do nasty things and everything. You might be suppressing her desire to get all this stuff out the way. She might be the woman for you, but at this very moment, at this age that y'all are right now, she is not ready for you, or you're not ready for her. Maybe down the line, she might, whatever, because I don't know your name, she might be like, Thomas, I'm so sorry for what I did to you 10 years ago. I'm a different woman. I got a few kids from different dudes. I know I made a lot of mistakes, but I think that you will be a great guy, a great candidate to be a boyfriend for me, because I'm different. I have changed. Some people do grow up. And if a woman try to present that BS to me, which they have, I tell them, haha, no problem. It is okay, but we had something back when we was young. I moved on. Even though I haven't forgotten what you did and how you cheated on me and treated me like dirt, I do forgive you and wish you the best of luck. That's how I handle it. But, some dudes, they will allow themselves to get duped back in by a person that treat them like trash. I ain't the one, though. It says, I'm going to read these last two and I'm done. It says, your girlfriends are getting passed around the town run. Oh, man. This last person said, don't just run. They said, don't just walk away, run. She is only crying because she is holding on to comfort of being able to rely on you for the last 5 years. Not because she loves you and respects you. Yeah, what they say, they're only crying because they got caught. They're only sorry because they got caught. That's why she was crying. She wasn't crying when she was flirting with that married man. But, she was doing all that, though. It says, don't stick around and wait until she takes her fling further. If it hasn't happened already, yeah, you don't have no proof if she don't mess around with old boy at work or, anywhere outside of work, because you freely allow the girl to roam the city like a stray cat in the street. Me, I'll let my woman know from day one, like, this is my boundary, this is my standards, this is what I'm not going to stand for. I feel like you respect me as a man, I don't think you should probably be doing that, and let it be. But she goes on, and, it's not like I'm controlling nothing or telling her this is a commandment, like the 10 commandments, nothing like that. But I'm letting you know what my standards are and where I draw the line in the sand. And if you ain't putting it out there from day one, you really can't get mad at your girl because you give her free reign to do whatever she wanted. So this has been my video. So I want to go back to what I said before. I had one question for everybody else. Oh man, let's get to this question. This question is, shit, I don't forget what the question is. No, I'm lying. All right, so my thing is this: have you ever had somebody cheating on you and you just really didn't know what was going on? How did you handle it when you finally found out? Me, if a woman cheated on me and they have before, the moment I heard that, I was done, man. Ain't nothing you could tell me. But what about y'all? Did y'all hold on to it, or y'all learned to chunk the deuces? With that being said, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.